greetings, one and all. Welcome to our corner where you get to know more about Universal Paints. We make it, we sell it, you paint with quality. Join me in conversation. Good day and welcome to our Universal Paint Corner. Today it's a special day because we're zooming in and we're speaking to one of the personnel at Universal Paint. I'm going to be speaking to Taryn. Please join me in conversation with Taryn, who's the Enterprise Development Manager at Universal Paint. Taryn, hello. Did I get that title right?
You did. Well done, Joe.
Thank you so much. So for somebody that does not understand what enterprise development is, tell me in a nutshell, just break it down to layman's term, what it is that you do at Universal Paint.
So specific to Universal Paint, enterprise development is the main focus is on store rollouts and brand development, expanding our footprint within the country, and recruiting the right partners to come on board with us to go forward with that.
Awesome stuff. And with regards to your relationship and your journey with the brand, how long have you been at Universal Paint or in the space of enterprise development?
So Pearl, I've been in sort of business development and enterprise for most of my career, franchising specifically, and Universal, it hasn't been such a long journey, but it's been a good one.
Yeah.
I like to see the opportunity, in various business opportunities, and in fact I've been here since May last year, so we just celebrated my first anniversary, and I joined them in COVID, interesting times.
Wow.
But there is still inquiries coming through, there's interest, I think we do service a good section of the market, paint and hardware being essentially, in demand, it's always going to be in demand, and it's a good business.
Awesome stuff. So with the years of experience and being in the space forever, I guess you're the right person to talk to with regards to the brand. But just a bit about yourself. Tell me, what is it that you like about your role that you feel matches your personality or the person that you are, basically?
Sure, that's like a trick question. There's so much that I can say, Pearl.
Yeah.
I think for me, the major thing is that I get to help someone realize a dream of business ownership. People come into this for various reasons. They're making life changes. They want to leave a legacy. They want to leave corporate, be their own boss, that type of thing. And I get to help them realize their dream. And I think for me, that's the key point of why I do what I do.
Amazing. So Taryn, you mentioned the joys of your journey, walking somebody from an idea and a dream of passion of leaving a legacy, and you obviously walking the journey with them. What do these people look like, and what do they do when you meet them? What is the conversation that you start with them?
So Phil, they look like you and me.
With money?
With capital. It could be someone from any sort of background. They've got to have, obviously, there's a certain boxes we need to tick. So, they've got to have business acumen, people management experience, passion for doing something for themselves. If that passion leads to paint and hardware, that's obviously even better. Ultimately, it's a journey, and we do hold their hand, from start to finish.
So you mentioned capital being a big thing and business interest and business acumen, obviously. Now, when it comes to the actual business, having a Universal Paint store or outlet out in Southgate, me as Pearl, the business owner, how involved am I, or how involved am I for a successful recipe that you guys set up?
So Pearl, I think any business owner needs to be hands-on. He's got to work in and on his business. Generally, someone has left their corporate employment role and that type of thing. They've got to replace that income. Now they're working for themselves. But also you do get applicants who come in from an investment perspective. But anyone in their right mind would appoint, a suitable operating partner to take care of the day-to-day.
Yeah.
This is not a business that you can leave on autopilot. It needs that sort of hands-on day-to-day care. And also it's a business, you've got to go out and fetch the business. You can't rely purely on, the walk-in retail aspect of it. Someone needs to be able to go out, engage with builders, contractors, architects and the like, and actually go and fetch that business.
So Universal Paint has been around for years, and you guys carry like a lot of experience, and the different outlets that stand out there are proof to that.
Absolutely.
No, sorry.
if you look at majority of our stores, you know, they're well established, having been in existence for, you know, most of them well over 20 years, some even over the 30-year mark. We don't have a high turnover rate in terms of operators, you know, leaving the brand and that type of thing. They're sort of, once they're on board, they're here to stay, and that business usually gets passed down to a family.
Awesome. Now tell me, would you credit that to the fact that you guys have a hybrid franchise model? And if you could please just expand on what a hybrid franchise is to me.
So we say hybrid franchise. We're not a traditional franchise in the sense of the word. You know, there are a couple of differences. So, you know, normal franchising, there are joining fees, there are your monthly royalties. You're giving away a certain percentage of your turnover to the head office. That's their, you know, that's the way that they earn their revenue. Our business is slightly different, you know, given the paint manufacturing side. That's where we focus. That's our revenue model. You know, we're not here to take a certain percentage of your turnover every month as an operator. You know, the only recurring fee from our side is the marketing fee. You know, that's a contribution we put towards mass brand advertising, getting feet into your store, you know, doing specific initiatives and campaigns. And obviously the whole digital side, you know, Facebook, Instagram, we do all of that for the stores.
Yeah.
Over and above, they've got to do local store marketing, as is standard practice out there. But not in a traditional sense of the word of franchise, you know. An operator, we don't call them franchisees, we call them operators.
Yeah.
They sign up with us, they are an independent business owner, so they essentially take the license to operate and trade under the Universal Brands name. So they'll have a dedicated outlet, but it's their business, you know, we don't get too involved, we don't come through and, you know, audit them and that type of thing. You know, their success is our success, so if there is something we can do to help them improve, we certainly will. But you know, they're not our employees, they don't work for us, they're our partners, and their success is our success.
Gotcha.